Welcome back to this section where we learn how to scrape a search engine using CasperJS. Installing and setting up a basic script using CasperJS. Here is the plan for this section. I will start with a brief introduction to CasperJS, then what do you need for the installation and how to install it. After the introduction, I will set up a simple CasperJS example and I will show you how CasperJS works. The main part of this section will be about how to use CasperJS to scrape google.com and how to save the result into a JSON file. And finally, I will share with you some tips that help you to better understand and use CasperJS. Let's get started. CasperJS. The best way to understand and get familiar with CasperJS is by visiting the official website, CasperJS.org. And according to the website, CasperJS is a navigation, scripting, and testing for PhantomJS and SlimmerJS. Well, in other words, CasperJS is a bunch of libraries on top of PhantomJS that extends its capabilities to help developers to build full navigation scenarios, to run tests, and of course to grab data from websites, and this is what we are going to use it for in this training. I strongly encourage you to take some time to visit the website, get familiar with it, as it has an excellent documentation with a lot of good examples. After this brief introduction, let's start with the installation, then we move on to our first simple example. Installation. Before installing CasperJS, you need to install Node.js and PhantomJS first, and then you install CasperJS. Let me show you the versions I am using on my machine for this training. I'm using the terminal to show you the configuration I have on my machine. I'm using Node.js 8.2.1, PhantomJS 2.1.1, and CasperJS 1.1.4. Feel free to visit nodejs.org and phantomjs.org to understand and know how to install these two guys. For CasperJS, click on Quick Start, then Installation, and follow the instructions on this web page. Now it's time to set up our first demo. I am back to the official website, and I click on Quick Start. Then, scroll down to where it says, Now let's scrape Google. The following script starts from this section here until here. Basically, this script will query for CasperJS and PhantomJS and output the result on the console. I copy and paste the script on my editor. Then I save the file as demo.js. I open the terminal, then I run the following command line to run the script. The result is 22 links that the script scraped from Google when looking for CasperJS and PhantomJS. For your information, the result I got by running the script is not like the one shown on the website. I will come back to that in a moment. For now, let's explore the script. I am back to my editor to explore the script, but before, let me fold these guys here for a better understanding. Here we go, as the last one. The script is divided into three main sections. Section 1 is about the definition and configuration. Section 2 is about the steps to run during the execution of the script. And finally, the last section is to run the steps above. In the first section, the script starts by creating a new Casper instance using the method create and define a global variable where the scrape links will be saved and the function getLinks that does the scraping using the element selector where the links is hosted. The first step in the second section starts by the method start, where we pass the website's link to scrape, in this case google.fr. The second step is to search for the keyword CasperJS using the method fill. The third step is to run the function getLinks defined in the first section using the method evaluate, then search for the keyword PhantomJS. Basically, the evaluate method is equivalent of running the function getLinks using the browser's console. The fourth step runs the function getLinks and aggregates the result. Finally, in the last section, the method run is called to execute the steps in the section above. The run method has an optional callback function. in this case, to display the result on the console using the echo method. Personally, I prefer having two different steps, the first one to display the result and the second one to run the method run, just for clarity and maintenance. But again, this is just a preference. Notice the exit method. It is important to add it, as it executes the script's exit. Let's go back to our result and explain why I had a different result from the one on the official web page. The result I had is not easy to read. Here we can clearly see https://github.com, where here you really have to look for it. The reason is because I did not use the user agent option. A user agent is the information that my browser sends to the website to help get the right content following the characteristics of my browser and device. To get your user agent information, go to www.whatsmybrowser.com/detect/whatismyuseragent. Then copy the part here and I will show you where to add it in the script. Now I'm back to my editor and all I have to do is to add some options to the method create. And you can see that the user agent option is added under the page settings. I save the script, then I go back to the terminal and run the command line again. Now I have a clean result. You can see clearly the difference between before and after using the user agent option.